non-peer-reviewed literature that is put up on a preprint server. But since Tony Fauci likes to do it to defend and defeat hydroxychloroquine, I might as well. This paper's title is Striking Antibody Evasion Manifested by the Omicron Variant of SARS-CoV-2, and its highlights, it's 25 pages. The nature of the loss in serum neutralizing activity against Omicron was discerned by a finding using an antibody panel. It's been observed that all the currently authorized or approved monoclonal antibody drugs are rendered weak or inactive by the Omicron variant.
So tell me, walk us through how is a layman supposed to interpret that?
Getting a booster isn't going to help you against the Omicron.
Well, is getting a vaccine here's what I don't understand. I thought that this in the very first time you were on the show, you talk about herd immunity in the very first episode 1, right on I think January 20th, 2020. Talked about how we're going to get there. I think you talked about Muller's ratchet and all that. Isn't what Omicron is? Isn't this nature's vaccine? Aren't we to the place that it's more contagious than measles, but it's less virulent? So we're going to actually get the opportunity to actually get herd immunity here if you do the target focus with therapeutics, etc. on these target, the elderly, the aged, obesity, diabetes, others, some minority segments. That this could just go through the population. You actually have herd immunity. So I don't understand why the double and triple down on the blunt force instrument that is mass vaccinations.
Well, the American public are being fooled to equating that infections with Omicron are the same as the death rate. This virus has so many mutations in it, some of which cancel each other out. The long terminal region of the S1 protein, the spike protein. This is very important in antibody-dependent enhancement, which makes the disease worse. There's mutations in it. It's not functional in the Omicron. Perhaps this is why we're seeing only mild cases at this stage worldwide. The other thing is, the more mutations you have, the more the proteins are changed to the point where a virus can actually lose stability after a while. That's Muller's ratchet. You've collected enough mutations, you're at a limit now. So, at the moment, yeah, it's a traveling vaccine. Getting a booster shot, the vaccines are already failing. How can getting a booster help?
Okay.
Except for
Dr. Hatfill, why don't you just hang there for a second? I want to come back and talk about the vaccines.